Hi everyone, Renee here with Luminous coming to you live with a super fun video today because if you can tell, it's called Match Your Mask. But before we get into some of that fun stuff, we're going to get started like we always do with our step-by-step on how to get started on your airbrush. So if you've never airbrushed before, if this is your first time, welcome, welcome. We are so excited that you're here because we're going to have some fun today. If you've ever hung out with me before on our videos, it's super fun and we're here to just talk to each other, be friends with each other, have a good time, and learn. So first things first, I always clip my hair back before we get started. And it usually looks like a hot mess, and I'm okay with that. Okay, so before we get into some specific fun pieces of today, we're going to get to the basics because that's what's super important about understanding airbrush. So getting started, in your kit comes with blush, 2 foundations, and Love, which you will come to love as well because it's so amazing. So you have your foundation, 2 color choices because we want to make sure that you're super comfortable with your foundation and you're getting the right shade because we want to have that. We always want to have the right shade. So let's get started. And if this is your first time unboxing your airbrush, go ahead, pull it out of the box. It's ready to go as is. You just plug it in and turn it on. We figured that you could handle the plugging in part, so we put everything else together for you. If you're here joining us, please say hey. If it's your first time, let us know. I'm going to try to adjust this so I can see you a little bit better. There we go. We're going to just start by feeling and getting used to the airbrush with water. You also can do this with air. I'm doing it with air right now. You can do it with water. Just putting a little water in here and pulling back on your trigger. We also want to keep our airbrush 4 finger widths from our face at all times, and we want to keep it moving. So we also want to make sure that we are always moving and moving and moving and moving because our airbrush is just going to gently distribute all over our face. Hello, Candy. Welcome, welcome. We were talking about you earlier, Heather and I. So we're so excited that you've come back to hang out with us. We're going to start with our foundation, and we're going to use shade 4040 in our Silk Formula. I'm going to start with six drops there. And we're going to have some fun. I am going to have some fun with a few extra products after we get our core stuff down because we're going to do a really fun look today. So usually on my last live, which on Tuesdays and Thursdays is at noon, and we rotate Fridays, but you can see our schedule. I'm usually doing, Heather and I both add in a full makeup application each at least once a day. So that was 6 drops for me. I'm going to add just a little bit more because I want a little bit more coverage on this part of my face and under my eyes. We love you too, Candy. Thank you for always joining us. Katie, I don't know if I remember where you're from. If you're joining us, say hey. And we're getting started with our airbrush. So the thing about airbrushing is just continuing to keep your hand moving. Keep your stylus 4 finger widths from your skin and barely pull back on that trigger. You see just the smallest little movement. Tennessee. But from Indiana. All right. Hi, Nancy. You made it. All right, so that is always moving with our airbrush. I am going to go into a pinkier color on my blush today, and you'll start to see why. Because we're building a look today. So we are going to add our blush. Now, if you are not familiar with using any kind of blush, you can always use a little bit to get started and then add more as you go. Where is my blush, guys? Right in front of my face. Okay, we're going to go back to the tulip. Hi, Nancy. Nancy made it. We didn't miss anything yet, Nancy. All right, just a few drops in here for the tulip, because we're going to get some blush going on. And I'm going to definitely go around this part of my face with my blush, because I like to add my color. Now, when you use blush, just use a few drops and get started and put it on and let it see the color starts to develop a little bit. And we call that blooming. So the same technique with your airbrush. Hi, Karen, welcome. With your airbrush foundation is the same technique you're going to use with your blush. You can actually start to just do it without pulling on the trigger, just so you can feel where you want to put the blush. I'm going to go up a little into my temples because I want my blush to add some, well, your blush can add color and it can add some warmth. So I'm doing a little combo duty there. So that is the blush. Now, if blush, hi, Amber. If blush is new to you, you also can put it underneath of your foundation. So again, there's no wrong way to airbrush. Yes, Amber from Philly, close to my hometown of Baltimore. All right, and last but not least, we're going to use our Love. Same technique here. Always keep your stylus moving. Colorado. Brenda, are you from Colorado too? I'm trying to keep everybody in line here. Okay, Love. Now, Love literally says, use as desired. So I desire a lot of love. Guys, the fun part of this is going to happen. So if you've noticed the name, guys, if you're loving this so far, please like, share, subscribe, bring your friends in, because we're going to have fun in just a few minutes as we are going to take our airbrushing lesson to the next level. So if you're new to airbrush, if you've never done it before, check out these tips that we have here. Is get started feeling it with using just the air or the water. Always keep your stylus moving. Stay 4 fingers width from your skin and barely pull back on that trigger. All right. Look at you guys. You're like neighbors, right? I don't know. Colorado's huge. So, okay. Yes, thank you guys for hanging out. So excited to see you. Let me get rid of this right here so we can get into a little bit more. We're going to do a little bit more cosmetics. So that is the airbrush portion of our lesson today. That stays the same. So if you're just tuning in for the first time, every time we go live, the first part of our session will be the same so that you can get used to and comfortable with the airbrush system. But today, we're going to create a super fun look. If you've noticed, the title of today's video is called Match Your Mask. So the surprise is going to be at the end, guys. So I am going to just set my makeup here with a little bit of translucent powder. Thank you, Amber. How far away are you guys from each other, Karen and Brenda? All right. Setting up my foundation because we are going to match our mask today. As if I were going out of the house, but I'm not. I'm actually hoping that it rains so that I can have an even better excuse not to leave. Not that I needed one, but all right. I'm going to use our Cut 2 palette. This is a contour palette, but it can double up as some bronzers. And I'm going to use our number 110 angle brush to create just some warmth in the skin. I'm not going too far down my cheeks just a little bit, but I'm focusing up, up, and away. All right, I'm going to use the caramel, which is the lighter color here, and just fluff that in the center. You guys are neighbors? Is really that close? That's so cool. You guys could have a future airbrush party together. Okay, so we're nice and warm. So if you can imagine, we're gonna match our mask today. So that means we're gonna play with eyeshadows. Okay, if you've hung out with me before, we've used our click and play. And I'm gonna start by adding a little bit of eyebrows. So I like to start with my eyebrows because I think it gives me a little bit of extra definition. So I'm gonna use the Skinny Angle brush, and I'm going to use Coffee Bean eyeshadow. 30-minute drive. You guys are really close. All right. I'm going to start right here on this part of my eye. Nancy, the party's in my house every day. We are partying in my house. All right, we're going to get some strong brows going on. What shade did I blend my face earlier? I used in the Cut palette, I used Mocha and Caramel. So I used 2 different shades in there. Now we're getting some definition here. With our eyebrows. And I'm going to go pretty sharp because I want these bad boys to show up. Okay, so we're getting some brows going. We're going to do a smoky eye with a pop of color. Look what I did. I just did a boo-boo. All right. Sometimes you want a stronger brow, and today is one of those days. When I'm not going to wear a lot of eye makeup, I go a little softer on my brow because I don't want them to be like, so what? I use Coffee Bean, Nancy, for my eyebrows. All right. Strong eyebrows, right? Okay. Now I'm going to go into the click and play. And I am going to add, this is our primer. All right. And I'm just going to push the primer across my whole lid and up. Amber is the makeup queen. I love it. Okay. Primer all the way up. If you're loving this video, please, please, please share with your friends because we're going to have some fun. Okay, so there's a color in here called Blackout. Blackout. So there's 2 theories when it comes to shadow application. You can use a brush, which is like a flat brush like this, or you can use your finger. Now, knowing the formula of the click and play, look at that. It is some serious pigment, like, psh, hello. So I'm going to use my finger. And because I put the primer down, it is going to stick right there. I'm done. Okay, guys, thanks for joining. Just kidding. We're going to keep going. Okay. All right. I'm going to do the same on this side. And it's uneven. And you know what? That's okay. Thanks, Amber. All right. I am pressing this into my lid. Oh, that's what you think, Karen. Oh, you just wait. Okay, so I kind of look a little crazy right now, but that's okay. All right. Fluffy brush. Fluffy, fluffy. This is our 200. Has everybody seen our brush set yet? Okay, seriously, a brush this size from different brands, and I used to sell them years ago. A brush this size from different brands ranges from $50 to $80 for that kind of quality of a brush. Seriously, our whole brush set, I think it was on sale the last time I looked at it. Do you guys have a brush set? Because if you don't have a brush set, put this bad boy in your cart, because the last time I checked, it was such an amazing price. Let's see. Where did it go? Brushes. Oh my gosh, it's still that price. Guys, seriously? Like, in all seriousness, check this out. Okay. All right, here we go. Hot Mess Express, that's okay. I'm going to go into Cave in the Click and Play, and we're going to blend out that corner. Yeah, Nancy, this type of brush of this quality, a blending brush, I've seen and I've paid over $30 just for this brush alone. So for $42 to get a brush that I've sold for $50 to $80, I mean, hello. Okay, so totally different, right? It's just completely blended. Cave is magnificent. It is stunning. All right. Do you see that blending? Hello. It's so fun. All right. What do we think? Are we blending and blending and blending? And I keep doing this out of habit, but there's literally nothing under there. That's because I used the primer and I pressed it in with my finger. All right. We're going to do the other side. Who blames who? Who blames who? Amber, check out that link. It's 5 brushes for $42. So each brush is under $10 a piece. It is a crazy deal. And I am blending that pretty much all the way up to my brow. I'm going to go into a little bit. Okay. So definitely more blended. And then I'm going to add a little bit more of the Cave, because that is going to be our transition color. So now I just make sure everything is super blended. I know this takes like a little bit of time, but it's all worth it for the blend, right? Okay, so then I'm going to get into a little bit smaller brush with the Cave. And I'm going to blend right in this corner so we don't have a hard black line. So you see how that softens out that line? I'm going to do it over here. I love that reaction. Exactly. That is exactly the point. That is what I'm here for, is giving you that holy smokes, woo, because that is what makes the biggest difference when it comes to doing your makeup. I'm telling you guys, I just want to take that black up just a little bit more. Okay, doke. Guys, are we loving this so far? It is supposed to be dramatic because we're going to add some fun to it in just a second. The only thing I will caution you, and caution you strongly, is when you start using your fingers. When you start using your fingers for eyeshadow application, you have to remember that you've used your fingers for eyeshadow application, okay? Because you can easily forget and then you can make a big mess everywhere. I've done it before. I kind of just did it a little bit right there. All right. I want to get a little bit of a highlight under my brow. And I'm going to use a fluffier, like a fat fluffy brush. Brenda, it's just so much fun though, right? All right, we're going to add a little highlight there. A little on that side. Blend it in. Okay, let's get some eyeliner going. I think I'm going to use something that I haven't used before with you guys. I mean, I've used it before, but not with you guys. Long nails and can't put shadow. Yes, you can, Karen. I'm going to show you why. Because I have to get my little set over here. You can, because you can just lift it up and go over your nose, and you can turn your angle here. I hope, unless you have like really, really long nails, then maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just had too much hope. Okay, why? You guys get me in this like, whew, I get so excited to share so many things with you, and then I go, oh my goodness, am I doing it right? Huh, is this it? No, it's not here. Okay, so we're going to go into eyeliner, and I'm going to use the black eyeliner, and we're just going to get a nice heavy dose of eyeliner. And then I'm going to wait for you guys, and I want you to tell me if I should do lashes today. All right, we're coming together. You're right, Karen. Sorry, Nancy. This is the best eyeliner in the world. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun. I'm gonna get a flat liner brush and I'm gonna use some of our cream concealer. That is our Nude Illusion concealer. And I'm gonna get this color because this is where we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna go right up under my eyelashes on one side. Add more drama, yeah. Love the drama. All right, I'm gonna go under this eye and take that flat brush and go right against my eyelashes. Okay, and then I'm gonna take a blue eyeshadow and we are just gonna pop it onto that concealer because we want it to stick and show up. So we're getting the blue under the eye. All right. We're coming together. We're coming together. All right, so we're getting some blue eyeliner, and we're getting some blue shadow as a liner in there. I cranked that light up just a little bit so we can see. I'm going to do the same on this side. Now I'm using this palette. This is our Urban Collection. Getting that blue in there. Brenda, come on, come with us. Open it up while we're here. You know exactly what to do now. You've been to enough of these sessions. Yes to lashes. Yes, Amber. Yes, yes, yes. I'm hearing yes to lashes. Loving the blue. And I'm just going to take that blue just out just a little bit. Okay, I think you're right. I think it does need lashes. And then we need mascara. And then I have just something super special to show you. Okay. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way so I can open a new box of lashes. And I should have my scissors right here. They're right here. Little tiny scissors for lashes. I know, right, Karen? Karen, if we weren't in the situation that we were in, I would say, get over there and help her because you guys are right there. Okay. Oh, I am going to use one more thing on my, while we're doing the eyes. I want everything to set up. Do you guys have this? Do you have this? Amber, you're too cute. All right, this is our final seal. And before I do my lashes, I am going to just seal my whole look. Ooh, so that I have some time to dry. Okay, if you have this, please give us a little testimony here. Final seal, I say, smells like if you were in the heavens and you had the perfect beach smell waft past you. Okay. Smoky eye. Blue pop. Now, you guys, I love the Luminous community because seriously, you guys are so amazing to each other, which just doesn't happen everywhere. All right, I'm going to take that Urban palette again. And because if you guys have ever seen anything that I do, I always have to be a little bit different. So I'm going to add a little bit of that passion as a little bit of a highlight. And then aura. Give myself a little aura here. Check it out in the mirror. Make sure I don't look like crazy. And I'm actually kind of going a little 80s. I'm going to go a little 80s by putting the blush like right up against my eye. I'm okay with it. I'm kind of living for it right now, actually. And then I'm going to do a little of the Aura, which is the lighter pink. Lighter pink. All right. Do you see that? I'm living for this right now. Living for it. Okay. Ugh. Look what I did. You know what? Now, guys, I didn't think about it. Now I have to put more Final Seal on because I just put more product on. All right, this is it. No more product. I'm not picking that up anymore. Guys, seriously, put this in your cart. Final Seal. Oh my goodness. Makes your makeup transfer resistant, waterproof, sweat proof, all the proofs. It is out of control. Like how great it smells. Like it smells crazy. Like crazy good. Like seriously, like the best smelling beach like ever. It is just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let's see. Find this for you guys. It is just amazing. All right, let me send this over because I'm telling you, if you do your makeup, if you're worried about it transferring, moving, sweating, water, like any of that, this is going to change all of that. All right, we're going to go into the Glam Wings. So I did some natural ones last week. These are a little stronger. So, all right, if you're loving the video, please bring your friends. These are silk lashes, and these are meant to be volume. There we go. So just checking them out first. They always tend to be just a tiny bit long for me. So I want to trim the outside edges. The outside edges, not the inside edges, because the inside edges are designed to be slightly shorter so that you don't look like you have some kind of wild animal glued to the inside of your eye. All right. There we go. All right. Going to let it dry just a little bit. And stick it on for a little bit more drama because we asked for it. All right, we're getting there. All right, it's coming together. How long does the smell last? I mean, I could still smell it now. Like, I mean, I don't think it's like a fragrance. It's not going to like, you're going to smell it probably while you're finishing up your makeup and getting ready. Oh, Karen, thanks. We're doing a lot over here on YouTube. So if you can share the YouTube link too, that is amazing. All right, let's see. Okay. So I like these lashes. They're really, really pretty. You see? Okay. All right. We're going to let that dry. I'm going to do a little mascara on the bottom lashes. And then as that dries, this one's dry. So I'm just going to put a little mascara on my lashes so that they look more blended with the false eyelashes. I'm loving this, guys. A little mascara on the bottom. Amber, you should grab some lashes, I'm telling you, because our lashes are phenomenal. These are actually silk eyelashes. So they are just so stunning. These are definitely Vava volume lashes. Like, could you imagine, like, if these were your real eyelashes? Could you just imagine? I'd be blowing out candles all over my house. All right, and here's the deal. Crazy enough, my look is done. So give me 1 minute, not even a whole minute, but just hang for 1 second. Be right back. All right, everyone. I did this look to match my mask. So I added the blue to match my mask and to get me a little of that rock and roll look. So today's look, we skipped a lip because we are matching our mask. So thanks for staying tuned. We have amazing products. And because I used my final seal, I'm not worried about anything going anywhere. So thanks for tuning in and thanks for matching our mask with us today. We will see you later. Heather will be back. I feel like you need me. I feel like you need my real face. Heather will be back later today. She's going to do some makeup with you too. She is going to have some fun. And remember, stay safe, everyone. Bye.